In tonight's Education Watch 10, Vigo County school administrators are figuring out what's next for one middle school not making the grade. Educators just finished meeting to talk it out.
News 10's Eric Stedman is in the studio tonight. Eric, this is not the first time this school has made the list.
That's right, Mike and Patrice. The Indiana Department of Education tracks how well schools perform, and a number of factors go into play into a letter grade. Each year, the Department of Education releases a letter grade to explain performance to parents, and Sarah Scott Middle School got an F for its most recent grade. So at a public meeting today, administrators detailed ways to get students more involved. Much of the plan had nothing to do with education or even ISTEP scores. In fact, listen to how Sarah Scott did on its ISTEP scores.
The situation is that Sarah Scott scored in the C category in terms of their performance. Performance was adequate, but what was not adequate was the growth that the students are making at Sarah Scott. And so what we're looking at is ways to accelerate the growth for these students after school, during the summer, at some of the times that are most challenging for students that don't have as many opportunities as their peers in other more affluent areas. So you're correct. The poverty, the free and reduced lunch does play a very important role.
Speaking of poverty playing a role, we did some numbers crunching. Sarah Scott Middle School has 496 students, according to state education records. 419 of those 496 are on free or reduced lunch. That's almost 85% of the student body. Now, we should also note not one parent attended this public hearing. School leaders say they're going to implement some new programs to get kids more involved. Ideas like enrichment activities, reaching out to parents to get them involved, and adding tutors. We'll, of course, continue to follow this story. Patrice?
All right. Thank you, Eric.